Yeah, good day everyone. My name is Francis. You can connect with me on LinkedIn using this link. So this is a substance abuse report that I've prepared for a particular mental health facility. The theme of World Mental Health this year has been themed Make Mental Health and Well-being for All a Global Priority. How do we make mental health and well-being for all a global priority if we do not know the metrics or the extent to which it is affecting the global populace? Here are some key facts as stated by WHO. As of 2019, 1 in 8 people live with mental disorders. 970 million people live with anxiety and depressive disorders. The global economy loses about 1 trillion US dollars per year in productivity due to depression and anxiety, and in 2020 the number have risen significantly due to COVID-19. Among several causes of mental health disorders, substance abuse sits at the center. Here are the deliverables that you should expect from this report: the demographic analysis, then the comparison of the hospitalization programs that we have. There are two of them: the usual care and then intervention program. Then what are the key drivers of primary mental health conditions? Come with me, please. For the demographic distribution, we have 479 patients in this facility, of which 300 of them are male, and then the remaining 179 are females. Then the demographic distribution is also explained based on their ethnicity, where we have 185 that we don't know their which ethnicity, and then we have 19 that are from the Hispanics. Then the demographic distribution is also explained based on the age group. In this facility, age group 26 to 45 have the highest number of patients, being 205, and then the least coming from age group 18 to 26 being just 25. The 479 patients that were admitted are actually broken down based on the program they are admitted for, the medical condition they are admitted for, and then the substance that they abused that led to their admission. 336 of them are admitted for usual care and 143 of them are admitted for intervention program. For those on usual care, they are further broken down onto the medical condition they are admitted for: depression, anxiety, trauma, and then the psychosis. And then any medical condition of interest that they are admitted for can actually be selected to see the various substance of abuse. So for depression now, we can see that opioid, alcohol, cocaine, and stimulants are what led to depression for these patients that are under medical care. Then overall, we can see that we have 5 patients that are admitted daily. So if you are interested in intervention program, you can see that for the intervention program, 2 patients are admitted daily, while for usual care, 4 patients are admitted daily. You can actually use this button to go back and clear out the filters and see the general overview. For the general overview, these are the number of patients that are admitted daily. On this particular day, 3 patients were admitted, and this is their details, which include their gender, the age, the number of psychiatrist admissions they had before, and then if they have any comorbidities. Then this is also broken down based on the substance that they abuse: alcohol, cocaine, opioid, and stimulants. You can also see this based on the medical condition. So based on medical condition, we have anxiety, depression, trauma, and then we have psychosis. Now, let's go to the next page where we do the program comparison and then the key drivers of mental health. Now, in this facility, we can see that we have more patients admitted for usual care, accounting for 336 patients, and then 143 for intervention program. Now, to compare this program, we need to understand a very important KPI for this facility, which is the DLA. The DLA is the daily living activity, which is a test to assess how well the patients are responding to the care that they are receiving in this facility. We can see at a glance that patients on intervention have a DLA of 4.2, and those that are on usual care have a DLA of 3.86. It is important to note at this point that the range for DLA is 0 to 7, and the closer it is they are to 7, the better for the patient. This facility has set 5 to be the minimum that the target for every patient, and we can see that both intervention program and the usual care program are actually doing behind the set target. Now, we are going to see the key drivers of the mental health condition as it relates to the DLA. How does comorbidity and previous psychiatric admission affect the DLA? We can see that uh, there are patients that have zero psychiatric admission up to patients that have five psychiatric admission, and then we can see patients that have various comorbidities. Comorbidity can come in place of hypertension, can come in place of diabetes and all the likes. But we are trying to see if their previous psychiatric admission and their comorbidity actually affects the DLA for the mental health for which they have been admitted for. We can see that for the comorbidity, there is actually no relationship because it does not really affect it. We can see here that for those that have zero comorbidity, the DLA is still 3.97. Someone that have one comorbidity is still 3.99. So there is virtually no substantial difference in their DLA despite their varying number of comorbidities. Then for the previous psychiatric admission, we can see that people that have non-psychiatric admission before have a better DLA as compared to people that have had like five previous psychiatric admission where their DLA is zero. So we can see there is a slight relationship between previous psychiatric admission and then their current DLA with no relationship between the comorbidity. Lastly, we can actually see uh, the various medical conditions the patients have been admitted for and then the numbers. Like I said earlier from WHO statistics that the majority of world populace are suffering from depression and anxiety, which has been reflected in the numbers that we have for depression and anxiety in this facility. We can also see this number based on the substance that they have used. Now, alcohol is the most popular substance abused, followed by opioids, cocaine, and then stimulants. Then we can also see this based on their DLA. We can see that patients patients have almost the same DLA across all the substances that have been abused. Stimulant being 4.04 and then opioid being 3.99, then alcohol 3.98, and then cocaine 3.86. There is no significant difference in the DLA based on the substance that they abuse. We can also check this based on the medical condition that they've been admitted for. Based on the medical condition also, there is no substantial differences in their DLA. Thank you very much.